All right, good day everybody. We just wanted to do a little recording since I couldn't make it up to be there in person. So I really just wanted to talk a little bit about the Shopping Annuity Enhancements. We've done a lot of stuff since we last got together, either at World Conference or at some of our other Shopping Annuity boot camps. So we made a lot of enhancements to the Shopping Annuity pieces and just really wanted to just go through it quickly today, give you guys an overview. We'll get into a lot more detail at MAIC 2017. Can't wait to see you in Greensboro. You'll get a lot more detail and a lot more clarity of what we're working on. One thing that you guys have been asking for is a Shopping Annuity Bonus Pool widget. So this is actually going to take over one of the main widgets on the homepage of UnFranchise, give you a lot of visibility into what we're currently doing in the current quarter for the Shopping Annuity Bonus Pool. There's a lot of feedback around it, and we know you guys will enjoy it without having to jump into your report. Some other things that we've been working on and we're going to continue working on are some personalizations. So we're going to take a lot of the Shopping Annuity Assessment data and we're going to be running personalized campaigns across your shop.com and even UnFranchise website. These are just a couple examples. The first one is, helping your team fuel their shopping annuity. For anybody that signed up for the auto piece or said that they spend money in the auto category, we're going to show them a high cash back, high IBV piece from Jiffy Lube. Same thing for some of our BV products. These are products that you said you were going to try in the assessment, but you haven't purchased them yet. We'll be showing it to you on shop.com as you navigate around, just reminding the new UFOs and the UFOs that have completed the assessment that this is where we want them to go and what we want them to try. Same thing with some other sliders. Instead of just banners, we'll actually be doing it with curated sliders, where we'll be recommending personalized products based on what they said that they were going to try. So the first one is really Shopping Annuity Exclusives. Has your pet tried these? Shopping Annuity Exclusive, only the best for your little miracle. So obviously DNA and pet health in those. Another big thing that we've been doing, and you probably have been seeing this on shop.com, we're getting ready to go live on UnFranchise in the next couple of weeks, is a tool called Curalate. Curelate is allowing us to take great videos and images that you guys post, and you can upload directly to a product page, or you can just put it on Instagram with a hashtag of Isotonics OPC3, and then we will pick it up, we will bring it in. Only the best content is being approved, but you'll see that we're getting some amazing feedback and some amazing numbers. This is conversion numbers. You guys won't be able to see them. We'll run the slides a little bit so you guys can see more clearly, but the bottom line is what we're doing with Curelate is really increasing engagement and conversions on shop.com. We know it's going to help an UnFranchise. JR always says you've got 10 to 15 seconds to sell a user on the value of our products. So the more great videos we get of our products on shop.com, on UnFranchise, and on Motives, it's going to be a win-win for you guys selling new products to new UFOs and even customers. Keep in mind, all of these great videos and stuff are going to be on the product detail pages on shop.com. So when your customers go there, now they have you, they have Elizabeth Weber, they have Sarah, they have Sue Pasquale, they have Dennis selling that product to them. So you guys don't have to do the spiel every time you meet a new customer to get them to convert to a product. You literally will just be able to send them to the product detail pages. What we need you guys to do is to create great content. Record some great videos on Instagram, 10 seconds, 20 seconds. You won't want to go above 30 seconds. We really don't want you to. But just record them. Put a really detailed hashtag, Isotonics OPC3, Market America, Ultimate Aloe, Shopping Annuity. But the more granular you can get on the products, the better it's going to be for us to be able to find those great posts and then approve them in our curation tool. So some of these posts, just so you guys know, number-wise, have generated a couple $1,000s in revenue, and we really just did them a couple months ago. So we really want to get these great videos out there, not from a revenue standpoint, but for you guys. So you guys don't have to individually sell a new product to every new customer you meet. Just send them to the product detail page on shop.com. So it's a win-win for everybody. Same thing on Motives. Keep in mind on Motives, as Lauren is always saying, and as you guys know, be very careful with what you post and how you post it. You want to make sure you're using, a very attractive look. You want to make sure that the technique is there, and you want to make sure that it's the best post that you can possibly do. We're going to be working on some templates and some guidelines to help you guys with those posts, but we'll be sending that out to all of the ambassadors and to the field shortly. All right, so the next big piece is we've completely redesigned the assessment. So inside of UnFranchise, you've got your Shopping Annuity Assessment. We really wanted to make this a 360 experience where you guys would come into the assessment, you would engage with the assessment, you would spend time filling it out accurately and correctly for your family and everywhere that you're spending. And then we can use all of that data to give you really personalized recommendations, track all of the spending in your family and in your household, and make sure that we're prompting you at the right times for spends that we know you have coming up. The first page here really is just it's the new home page of the assessment. We're showing you some cool graphs showing you where your current projections are after you've done the assessment. And we're also going to be showing you these upcoming events. Talk in more detail in the events, but this is just going to be a summary, very quick summary when you start going in the assessment. Same thing as always, you can start a new assessment or you can start an old one. One thing that we have not changed at all is the time value piece. We have added some great content on most of the pages. The first step, the time value, really didn't change. Exercise 2, where we start getting into collecting all of the information around our BV, our exclusive brands. We've actually added some major enhancements to the household survey. Before, I just asked how many adult men and how many adult women, how many children 0 to 4, how many children 4 to 14, how many pets. Now we're actually going to ask the name of the adult man in your house, first and last, the birth date. Same thing for the adult women in your household. Same thing for the children. For pets, we're actually going to track how many pets you have, but we're actually going to track that you have 2 dogs and 1 cat, or 2 dogs and a turtle. We're not going to give you every single pet in the world, but we're going to give you all of the big ones: reptiles, dogs, cats, birds, etc. The reason why is because we're going to take all this data and we're going to give you very personalized recommendations for where your family should be spending the money. Again, the end goal of the shopping annuity is to convert all of your existing spending into earning and not leave anything on the table. So the more we can ask you up front in the assessment, the better we can help you find and correlate the right products, the right categories to you, both on UnFranchise and shop.com. So really wanted to drill into this one. Same thing with vehicles. We know it's a huge spend. A lot of people spend a lot of money on their cars, whether they're tricking out an old hot rod or even a new Jeep or SUV, right? So we're doing the same thing with vehicles. We'll track the model, the make, and the year of the cars that you have, so we can give you very personalized recommendations there as well. Next piece of exercise 2 is really just the beginning part. This is the introduction to our exclusive brands. As a UFO coming through this thing, or a new UFO, we want to do a soft introduction, which is really the paper home shopping list. And we want to show you the power of our products, and we want to show you which products you should be converting to. We just changed the organization and the lookout. It's a much more user-friendly look and feel of this one. And then when you get to the next step, exercise 2B, as we called it before, but you actually start seeing the products, and you start seeing interactions with those. You can simply click or unclick to say that you want it, but then you can actually click on the product, and it's actually going to pull up a quick view, and that quick view is going to give you all the information associated with that product, and it's also going to give you the Curelate piece that we talked about a minute ago. So a new person going through this thing is being recommended, what, 120 products on exercise 2 that you want them to convert to. We know not everybody's going to convert to all those at once, but we want them to know which ones they do want to try so they can leave them in their assessment, and then we can slowly get them to move their family off of what they're currently buying and into these. Well, this is going to give you the testimonials that I just talked about. This is going to give you Dennis Franks and Elizabeth Weber and Phil Guido selling the product for you with a quick testimonial at a glance. And then they can decide whether they want to take action on that product. Next piece really is the regular spending. What I can tell you we've done here is you currently had 5 main categories, and then underneath those you just had a handful of subcats. Didn't really give you good recommendations based on those because we just gave you stores for food, stores for housing, stores for entertainment. What we've done now is we've actually turned this into 130 subcats, which is actually a category 2 on shop.com. And what that category 2 is going to do is give us very granular information for where your family needs to be spending. We'll be able to give you very personalized recommendations for the top stores and the top products in those categories. So it'll take a couple more minutes to fill out. We've already addressed this with all the ambassadors and everyone else, Everyone is totally on board. It will be an exact match to the stores and the products on shop.com, so it's going to be a win-win. And we're going to give you the stores not based on the parent category, but based on that subcategory. So you'll get very good recommendations for your outdoor furniture on your patio. Next thing really is the annual spending. The big thing here, and this is something JR's talked about for a long time, we've spent a lot of time in the last few months. The IT teams worked very closely with our team, and we've really got this thing narrowed down. We're going to be collecting events. Every event in your house. Your birthday, your wife's birthday, your children's birthday, your anniversary, your mother-in-law's birthday, right? It's not even a birthday that you host at your house. But it's a birthday that you're celebrating in your family and you buy products for and other people in your family buy products for. I'm not going to let you create and track that event and attach a gift registry to it. So as you guys are going through and tracking your events for all your birthdays, for World Conference, are you traveling to World Conference? Are you going to the Super Bowl? Are you hosting a party for the Super Bowl? All of these things you're going to be able to track, and you're going to be able to attach wish list and gift registries too. Well, what's that going to do? New customer share. Like I was just talking about, your mother-in-law is having a birthday party. You're going to buy a present for her. All the other members in your family are going to buy a present for her. Why not work with her and have her pick the products that she wants on shop.com so she gets exactly what she wants? And you send out the gift registry, and we're going to remind you to do it. All you did was take time to create the event. We're going to walk you through every step of the way. And now, how many new customers are you going to get? Because all of the people that were going to buy her a present anyway are now going to come through your portal to do it. So it's a win-win. And the good thing that what we've done with the gift registries is we've really just cleaned it up. We've made it a lot more friendly. We've made it a lot more pretty to share. If anybody's worked with the gift registries before right now, they're not the prettiest to share. What we've done is made it very attractive. When you share it on a social media site, you're going to get lift. You're going to get people interacting and clicking it. We've made it more intuitive, more like the other stores that are tracking it. This is the before of sharing on Facebook, and this is the after. It's going to be a total win-win for getting new customer share and getting more people engaged with your portal. You'll be able to manage it. You'll be able to create one of these for every single type of event in your life. And if it's not something you want to have a shareable gift registry, you can simply create a wish list for it. And then you can share the My List as well. So moving right out of that, want to jump into the projections. The thing with the projections that we really did, it was just cleaned it up, made it look a little bit prettier. We did change the total number of active and total number of projected to be 12 and 12. The reason for doing that is it put the earnings right at 6 figures for about 3 years, and it's realistic for a new person going through. Just one new person in your organization a month, right? And that gets you to the 12 and 12. So next thing is the projections, the final piece. So this is the final page of the declaration. Based on that 360 experience I was just telling you about, this is where we want the team to be spending all of their time. This is where we want you to be saying, coming back every single day, seeing what new products you should try, seeing what partner stores you need to be spending in for your men's apparel and your baby's clothes, etc. But we wanted it to be very intuitive. So we've broken it out and compartmentalized it. The first piece really is the projections. The next piece you're going to see are those events. We're going to show you every single event that you've entered in, and they're going to be based on most recent, event upcoming first. With the simple Shop Now button that will take you directly into the recommendations for that event. If you've created a registry for it, it'll take you to the registry where you can manage that. We're going to start sending you personalized recommendations on all these events. 2 months before a birthday or an anniversary, we're going to pop you and say, hey, don't forget to go create a registry or a wish list for this event. A month before it, okay, now it's time to share that registry or that wish list. So you're going to be prompted to do everything that you need to do to convert all that spending and get all this new customer share from people that you probably weren't getting to your portal before, because we're going to make it easy for you to track all of these different events and get new people to come to your site to buy. Everything from having a baby, to moving, to relocating, to going to World Conference, to going to international, to all of the birthdays, anniversaries, Easter, baby showers. Keep in mind, if you're helping host a baby shower, right? Why wouldn't you put the baby shower in here and then allow your friend to help create their registry on the site? Creating the registry on your site is a win-win, because now everybody that's going to go buy the gifts for the baby shower are going to come through your portal. So second piece of it really is the Market America BV products. We know that this is a rub for everybody right now. You come out of the assessment, you've got 120 products on there, and you really need to be able to handle those products, take action on those products, determine which ones you want to buy now, put it in the cart, which ones you want to add to an auto ship, which ones you just want to have in a wish list. So we've talked to a lot of the field, we've talked to the ambassadors. I've spent a great deal of time working with IT and Lauren and JR and everybody else, and what we've come up with was this interactive list feature. So you've gone through the assessment, you've identified which BV products you want to try. Now we're going to make it easy for you to convert to those. Most people shop and store products in their house, the consumable products, in certain areas. I know for myself, in my kitchen, I have things in my pantry. I have things underneath my kitchen sink. I have things in a cabinet in the kitchen. So my supplements go really in the cabinet in the kitchen. Pantry is a lot of food and drinks. There's a closet in the kitchen that we store paper towels. We store trash bags. And under the sink then is all my cleaning supplies. So we're going to make it easy for you guys to maintain and store these lists. So as you're going through the assessment, you simply can take the products you want in these different areas of your house. We're going to give you preloaded wish lists, that not preloaded but pre-named, for the different areas of your house. You can simply edit and rename those, because I know everybody doesn't store products in the exact same area, but most people store their consumables in the same areas in the kitchen. In the bathroom, they're going to be underneath the cabinet or in a bathroom closet, right? So we've built the whole interface around that piece. Working with the mobile team right now, we already have a barcode scanner. That barcode scanner, we're going to refine the enhancement where you literally can open up your pantry and you can go to your shop app. We're going to be adding it also to the Shopping Annuity app, and you can walk down the aisle of your pantry and you can scan the barcode. We're also adding those barcodes to the Market America products. A little bit of a longer task there, because we've got to burn through the inventory we have to get them on all of our products and stuff, but you can literally be able to walk through your cabinet and scan all the UPC codes and automatically add them to these lists that we're talking about. What's great about these lists, and this piece really is a drag and drop. As you're navigating down the assessment, this thing is going to follow you around, and you literally can just drag the products to the different lists in the area of the house that you want. And then I'll show you how you can take action on those later. Also going to be showing you the stores I talked about earlier. Instead of just showing it on the parent category level, we're actually going to be showing you on the subcategory. The thing's going to be an accordion collapse. You're not overwhelmed. You can go through each section at a time and see the recommendations. You can leave UnFranchise and go directly to that store area on shop.com. Last thing that we did was added the Shop Local credit card piece. Shop Local's got a lot of great stores to help you fund your shopping annuity, and we've added that to the declaration piece here at the end, where you'll be able to enter your Shop Local card and help convert your spending into earning. So what I was talking about a minute ago with the list, to make the list work, we've created a new area we're creating called the Shopping Annuity Autoship. And that Shopping Annuity Autoship will only be accessible after you've set up your primary accrual Autoship, because we definitely don't want to ever mess with that. But once you've done that and you have your Autoship active, your accrual Autoship, then you'll be able to interface with the Shopping Annuity Autoship. These are mock-ups. I'm working with creative still right now to finalize the UI. It's going to change a little bit. But keep in mind the idea. These are all the lists I just talked to you about. This is your kitchen cabinet, this is your pantry, this is everything else. And these are the lists you have, and you're able to just drag and drop products to and from, and then select the frequency. 7 days, 14 days, 21 days, once a month, 2 months, 3 months. How often do you want it, right? And then as you start to build these things, you'll be able to literally select the frequency, the day of the week. We know a lot of people were paid, certain days of the week, and so you'll be able to select the frequency and the day of the week that you want this thing to pull to ensure that you always have funding for it. Again, the UI is going to change this a little bit, but the functionality is what's important. And you'll be able to literally manage for your non-accrual auto ships all of these different consumables. The stuff that you buy every week at the grocery store. We know you don't want to keep going to the grocery store. We know that that's what we're teaching in the field, right? So we're making it easy for you to buy those same consumables. Once you take the time to build these lists we're talking about, now it's simply just, hey, go to your cart, which items do I need tomorrow or next week in the pantry? What items do I need in my bathroom? Do I want to put those that I know I'm using on a certain amount of time on an auto ship? Of course. So we're making it easy for you to pull up the list there. These lists will be available for you for your cart, for your auto ship, and just to help you manage. And like I said, with the scanner on the shop local piece and the scanner on the shop annuity, we'll be able to help you literally just refill those lists by walking through your closets and areas of your house. Another big thing that we're doing, all for the shopping annuity, is really redesigning the shopping interface in UnFranchise. You guys are going to see some amazing changes coming about for the categories, and these categories are going to be specific to the shopping annuity categories. I know Lauren and the team built the shopping essentials piece on shop.com. We've mimicked a lot of the ordering interface for UnFranchise to mimic that. It's going to directly mimic the categories that you see in the shopping interface. But it's going to be a much cleaner interface. We're making the nav much more like other shopping sites at shop.com. We're doing some really cool stuff with color coding. Might be hard to see in this presentation, but you guys will see more of it at International and everything else. But we're making it very clear what is unfranchised cost, what is BV, what is IBV. We're making and adding filters so you guys can filter on BV, IBV. We're making it easier to filter on the Market America branded products and others. It's a cooler interface. Same thing with the list view. Just showing you more detail there. Product detail page has been updated as well. You guys have probably noticed that the product detail page is going to change in the next couple of weeks. We've added a lot of selling attributes to make it easier for you guys to sell products by sending information to a product detail page and put all the right information above the fold. The great thing about the product detail pages on UnFranchise, as well as what I said, the Curelate's going to be going live in the next couple weeks, and you guys will see all the great testimonials above the fold of why that product is important. You'll see that we've added a button here called Express Pay. The big piece of what we are doing with the redesign of this is we wanted to make it easier and faster to check out. This is something that's going to come on shop.com, but it's also going to come first on UnFranchise. So we've cleaned up the cart a little bit. We've cleaned up all the different payment options. We've made it very clear what BV and IBV retail or unfranchised cost is. You can proceed into the checkout funnel directly from there. The checkout funnel now is going to be amazing. After you've placed your first order on UnFranchise, we now are going to remember everything that you've done and store it all for what we call an Express Pay option. And you literally are going to come to the page for placing an order. And I think I skipped right past it, but you're going to come to the page for placing an order, and the only thing that you're going to have to do is put in your BV placement. Everything else will be predefined for you. Your billing, your shipping, everything else. And you literally, if you're not changing the shipping method or the tier, if you want it express or anything else, all you have to do is put in your placement and submit the order. If you want to edit anything, we've made it really cool to edit in line where you stay in the interface. It's no longer a 3-page process. And actually on UnFranchise with the BV placement, it's a few more than 3 pages. So great enhancements to come. Look forward to talking to you guys more at International Convention. Thanks a bunch. You guys have a great weekend.